Oh, okay.
We made it. What do you think?
Wow, it's way, way bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, me too.
To be honest, that's crazy.
It's beautiful.
It's awesome, yeah.
While we're here, though.
What the hell are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
I guess you're trying to see how much water it would take to fill the Grand Canyon?
You got it. Is it noon?
Yeah, it's noon, and now I have to really pee. Thanks for staying up till noon. My name is Ryan.
My name is Cory.
And it's Friday.
Got some water here.
The end of the week. We've got lots of water. It's Friday, We're going to have a couple of drinks this weekend, as always. And
I'm sure you will too.
We hope that you guys are having a good week and that, it's not a stressful week for you. And you're almost there. You're going to party on the weekend, have a good time. Maybe go out, have some drinks. Maybe you'll meet up with us. Maybe we'll have a couple of drinks together. You never know.
Maybe you're standing around the cooler right now. Maybe you're gonna impress your boss. Maybe you want to impress your coworkers.
You better impress your boss.
As with every Friday, we're gonna start out with.
Hey, I didn't know that. Facts for this afternoon. I didn't know that. Facts for this afternoon.
Facts for this afternoon that you probably didn't know about. Which is, like Cory said, it's always good to impress your friends with some facts. It's good to teach them a thing or two. So
maybe you need one of these while you're on the water cooler.
Hey.
For your water. Hey, I didn't know that. Here's a fact.
You need a mug for you. Anyways, so I'm going to take it away here. Fact number 1, at least 15 probes have disappeared behind Mars in the event of circling the planet. No one seems to know why. So, the probe went behind Mars, the dark side of Mars, and it just disappeared. This just means that NASA probably hasn't sent any probes over there, and they're just wasting more money.
This is just more NASA.
More NASA money.
Money wasting.
Yeah, like, we sent $15 billion to send a probe. Oh, but it's gone now. Do you have any proof? No, it's gone.
And better yet, the ones that do send information back, yes, the planet's red.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good for you, NASA.
There's water on planet Mars.
Thanks for spending billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Send us billions of dollars. We'll prove more wealth.
No, but that is interesting. If 15 probes have disappeared behind Mars,
that's kind of weird.
Why?
Yeah, that is weird.
A team of archaeologists found what they believe to be the world's oldest board game in a 5,000-year-old Bronze Age burial site in Turkey. They believe that board games originated in Egypt and the Fertile Crescent.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. The board game, it looks like it's in really good condition, but they have no idea how it's played. But it is clearly it's like a big square. Like, we'll have a picture. You guys can check it out. It's like a big long square. It's hollow on the inside with pieces inside of it, and it's got like engraved markings on it. So really, really cool. The most expensive guitar pick costs $4,674 and is made out of a meteor.
No way.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
That's a pretty cool pick. And myself as a guitar player, I would very much like to have one of those.
In 2015, so very recent, Morgan Freeman's granddaughter was fatally stabbed in an exorcism.
Yeah. I heard about this on the news.
Her boyfriend thought she had a devil inside of her. Police later found out he was the cause of it with using drug-induced psychosis.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Crazy.
That's, unfortunate. If you stab somebody and you think there's a devil inside of them, yeah, you're probably in a drug-induced, some kind of psychotic drug-induced, I guess.
And Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman, yeah.
Wow,
that's really bizarre. Yeah, I did hear about it on the news. It's pretty unfortunate that happened. The world's smallest park is only 2 feet wide, located in Portland, Oregon. I've got a picture of it. Check it out.
What? Get out!
It's a little tree. I almost just want to kick that tree and put it out of its misery. It's right in the middle of a really busy intersection. It's
but they're calling it a park?
Yeah, it's the world's smallest park. It's only 2 feet wide.
Very neat.
I want to kick that. I'm going to go to Portland, Oregon, and kick that tree.
I got another interesting one. A stunt woman fell to her death base jumping from Yosemite's El Capitan as part of a protest intended to prove the safety of base jumping. My God. It was even more unfortunate because her husband filmed the fall from the meadow below.
That's just terrible. Man.
Can you imagine husband? Look, everyone, this is the safest thing ever.
Exactly.
I'm so proud of my wife. Oh,
boom.
My God.
Unfortunate. Yeah, that must have been, imagine, like, as a husband, what do you do with that footage in terms of, do you hand it in or do you delete it? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And our last fact for this afternoon.
Nerd fact
for you guys. The game Super Mario Bros. 3 was, in fact, a stage play played out by the Mario cast. I'll post pictures. If you've ever noticed, the beginning of Mario starts with a curtain rolling up, and everything is hanging off of strings. Like the clouds and everything is animated. It's all one big screenplay. If you didn't know that, look it up. It's a really cool, like, it is legit. Like it's all one big screen and play act. It's really cool. So yeah, that'll be the end of our segment, and that leads us to our everyday favorite.
Yes.
Everyday, well, it is our favorite, our Friday segment, which is
What would? Hey everybody, what would?
Yes, it's that time. It's that part of the Friday, one of our favorite times. We ask the question, what would?
And that being said, what would? Well, if you haven't figured it out by the intro there, what would it take to fill the Grand Canyon?
What would it take?
What would it take to fill the Grand Canyon? So I'm going to take it away here. What would it take? Well, as Cory was pouring into the Grand Canyon just a moment ago, water. How much water would it take to fill in the Grand Canyon? Well, there has not been an official measurement of the volume of the Grand Canyon, obviously. Rough calculation estimates from about 5.45 trillion cubic yards, which is about 309 trillion to 386 trillion cubic feet.
Wow.
It's huge. Based on these estimates, it would probably be approximately 2.3 to 2.8 quadrillion gallons to fill the Grand Canyon.
Quadrillion gallons.
Or 1.7 billion Olympic-sized swimming pools. 1.7 billion Olympic-sized swimming pools. That's huge. Like, those aren't small. That's crazy.
But water's so boring. Like,
yeah,
water, I mean, that's what we fill everything with, water. Like,
pretty much,
who needs it, hey?
Yeah.
That's boring. Let's look at other
Boring.
items.
Get out of here. Water.
Like, how about dirt? Dirt's super awesome. Yeah, dirt.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not much better, but it's still interesting.
What about dirt?
Did you know that it would take lots? It would no. It would cost about $60 trillion to fill the Grand Canyon with dirt.
Wow.
So we obviously know what the I just told you the rough estimates for how much volume that it would take for water. So it would take the same amount of dirt, but getting that dirt there, $60 trillion. The entire U.S. national debt would only fill 1/3 of the Grand Canyon with dirt. So dirt, it's interesting.
Yeah.
What else is interesting?
I don't know. What about humans? What if we put humans in the Grand Canyon? So think of everybody that is currently alive on the Earth, which is about 7.2 billion people. Unless you're seeing this in the future, then it might be 7.3 billion. So that's a billion people. Don't even come close. Doesn't even come close to filling the Grand Canyon.
I was amazed when I seen that.
In fact, the world's population only creates a small pile. If you took all of humanity throughout history, an estimated 1.6 billion people, and put them in the Grand Canyon, it would only make 15 piles across the landmark, and wouldn't even fill it completely.
I think we'll have a picture of a pile, like an artist rendition zoomed out, and a pile of humans in the Grand Canyon, and it just looks like a pile of dirt. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It just goes to show you, it's just massive. And then going to this one too, I thought it was way less than this, but I couldn't believe it. So what if you throw buildings, like some sort of a structure in there? Let's take one of the most famous ones in the world, which is the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
Based on the calculations that we mentioned earlier of 5.4 trillion cubic yards, it would take roughly 4 million Empire State Buildings to fill the Grand Canyon.
Oh, wow.
4 million.
4 million Empire State Buildings. That's
like,
crazy.
I knew it was big, but I didn't know it was that big.
You know what's even better than Empire State Building? Skittles.
Yes.
How many Skittles would it take? Well, 1.7 billion squared Skittles.
1.7 billion squared.
That's a lot of Skittles.
I can't even figure that. I can't even. That's crazy.
And Skittles are a very delicious treat. Skittles are good for you and me. Skittles.
And lastly,
Please send us money.
I apologize ahead of time for this, but I know this that's burning in your head, and you're asking this.
I'm excited for this one.
Nothing but quality on this show.
Nothing but the best for you guys.
How much urine would it take to fill the Grand Canyon?
How much piss? How much piss?
So again, we know how much liquid it would take total, but let's go through how we're going to get that urine in there, and
let's go.
How long is it going to take and everything?
I'm curious.
So again, we know how much liquid. Now, there's a lot of math involved here, lots of facts and figures, but assuming that you pee in the Grand Canyon with magical kidneys and an infinite supply of water, and ignore the fact, ignore any loss of urine. So you're just peeing in there straight.
Yeah.
It would take an average adult male about 6.3 billion years by himself to fill the Grand Canyon. An average adult female would take 7.3 billion years, because I guess women pee less, or they,
I guess, yeah,
on average. So if you're by yourself,
you're not going to make it. You're not going to
put aside about 7 billion years.
So that being said, let's calculate what it would take if we had the entire human population of just over 7 billion people all lined up around the Grand Canyon and all peeing at the same time. Just picture it. Picture everybody's just peeing into the Grand Canyon. Picture it. To calculate the time it would take the entire human population to fill the entire canyon is a bit more complicated, as it would require in the factor and just distribution of age and sex, as the rate of pee flowing range from about 9 milliliters a second to 21 milliliters.
Hey, we're
a
throwing
second.
some math at you too. We're not just we're not just pulling numbers out of our ass.
We're just not pissing here. we literally have numbers for this. So about 9 milliliters a second to 21 milliliters a second. That's based on obviously size, sex, all that stuff. So factoring all the data, which is far too much math to show here, the entire human race peeing at about 15 milliliters a second, it would take about 1.25 years to pee nonstop peeing, and fill up the Grand Canyon.
Well, you know what? That's actually faster than I thought.
Yeah,
but still, like
that's still
7.2 billion people all lined up around there, and we're all just
peeing nonstop. Nonstop. That's the thing. That's like what, 16 months, 15 months. That's a lot of. It's a lot of peeing.
It's a lot of urine.
It's a lot of piss.
So now, when you put a lot of people peeing, like
everybody on the planet
peeing. Can you imagine people that actually enjoy that?
Yeah, like there are people who are the urophiliacs, right?
Yeah,
like who are
the people who
their fetish is
golden showers. Was that what one of them is? Golden showers
and
water sports, or whatever they call
it. Exactly. Just people who enjoy that. And if you're factoring everybody involved and this is a plan, like there's going to be a lot of people just swimming in that and drinking it,
or like running to the bottom, like standing there getting pissed on by like a billion people. Like
this is like their dream come true.
They probably like have heart attack. Like they're just kidding. So like sexually aroused by like all this piss
They're basically in heaven, jumping and getting piss all over them,
swimming in urine.
You didn't think this is where it was going to go, right? We hope that you guys don't get pissed on, because that would be pretty bad. So don't be pee fetishes. This is what we're trying to get to. So, what would it take to fill it in one day?
Yeah, getting back on track, right?
Knowing that we produce 1.5 liters a day, it would take 2.8 quadrillion people in one day to fill it. 2.8 quadrillion people, which is 25,981 times the number of humans that ever existed. So, that is 1.5 liters a day, 2.8 quadrillion people one day to fill it.
Wow.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people. So obviously, if you're wanting to fill it in one day, your goal would be to massively produce human population. That's the only way you're going to get through it. So hopefully we answered that question for you guys and got some sweet info for you. So let us know down below what you think of the episode and what you think of people peeing in the Grand Canyon.
Yep. And like and share this one. Everybody is going to want to hear about what it takes to fill the Grand Canyon, especially with urine.
Yep. Don't forget to subscribe Monday through Friday, right at noon Central Time.
Go to our website at uptillnoon.com. Right there. We've got all the quick access to our social media links, pictures of our merch.
And then as well, that being said, we've got mugs and we've got shirts. They're for sale. You can check them out on our Facebook, check them out on our website. You can see all the cool little bits of designs that we have up there. And if you're interested in purchasing them, contact at uptillnoon.com, which is our email, and we'll be able to tell you about pricing and all that fun stuff. So, as always, guys, it's Friday, so we're going to have a couple of drinks. We're going to party hard. So, thanks for staying up till
noon. I gotta pee.
Hey everyone, wasn't that a great episode? Click above me to see our previous video.
If you're binge watching and want to check out the next one, click right up here.
Check us out on all of social media's finest platforms such as Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram,
our Google Plus, and our Snapchat username is Up Till Noon.
Visit our website above.
UpTillNoon.com.
We'll take you to where you want to go for all our social media links.
Yeah!